Oh, man, I hate Mondays.
Nah, man, it's Tuesday.
Wait. What day is it?
You know what day it is. Tuesday. Brewsday Tuesday.
Oh, fuck yeah! Oh, we're gonna get our hops on, It's Brewsday Tuesday with DreZ and Huck.
Brewsday Tuesday it is. My name is DreZ.
And I'm Huck.
From hucksbeerbuzz.com/@/everything. It is Brewsday Tuesday, so Huck comes in and brings beer. And today's date is June 6th.
Mm-hmm.
And on this day in history,
D-Day.
D-Day. So we are doing a D-Day themed Brewsday Tuesday, which, for those that don't know, D-Day was a turning point in World War II.
It's when the Allied forces attacked Germany from Great Britain, from the United Kingdom. They went across the Channel and stormed the beaches, and it was
Normandy.
It was called
France.
Operation Overlord.
Operation Overlord, yes. And it's pretty brutal stuff. But we'll get into that. But first things first, let's talk about the beers that we have, because we are doing, since it's D-Day, we're kind of doing a little bit of a battle of our own right now.
Yeah, it looks like I'm the bad guys. I've got the Bitburger German beer.
The German beer.
We will not let you attack.
And I'm going to do my best to pronounce this.
Kronenberg.
Kronenberg. La première bière française.
So you're
French. I got French beer. So it's French beer versus German beer right now.
Right.
This would be a good time for you to talk while I'm away from the
I
microphone.
just took a sip. So these are both major beers. Where they come from, they've both been around a while.
Oh, so that's what you when you were saying big beers. I thought you meant high ABV.
No, these are like normal.
Popular.
Yeah, these are like other beers that shall remain nameless.
So this is like the Bud Light of France.
Well, more like the Bud. That's like the Bud of France, and this is like the, the Miller of Germany.
Okay. So these probably aren't going to be that good.
No, they're actually pretty good. This is this style. This is Germany's number one draft beer, because they only allow that for a long time. They only allowed one kind of beer, and that was why. So I'm sure this is a Pilsner or a
well, one thing
light beer.
One thing that stands out about, and this is the thing, one of the things that's kind of nice about getting beers from overseas and stuff. This, you said what? Kronenberg.
I think. I pronounce it.
Right on the front, 1664, dude. This beer has been around a long, long time. So you'd like to think that they know what they're doing.
Yeah, I mean, it's good to me. When I was in Europe in 1996, before I even knew what craft beer was, I was still drinking Bud Light. And so I thought that was a really craft beer. I mean, I drank a lot of beer while I was in Europe. But on the train, this is the beer they would have. And generally it was warm, because back then, everybody... I mean, if you went to a bar, it was cold. But on the train, the beer was almost always warm.
And some beers, that's good.
Yeah, and this wasn't bad, but we drank a lot of it. There's a picture of us with I'm holding a bottle of that out the train window, and there's like a cross is formed in light, and our hair was blowing back, my wife and I, and it was like, hey.
So this is early 90s?
96.
All right, that's cool.
Yeah. So it's been around, big since then. That was like the only beer they had. And I guess I was kind of looking for craft beers. I remember asking, what kinds of beer do you have? Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of Heineken running around. And once we got further into Europe, there was more beer, even better beer.
Mm-hmm.
We went all the way to Poland.
It's funny you mentioned Heineken, though, because as soon as I popped the top of this one, I kind of got that whiff. And do you think it's because of the green bottle?
Yeah.
Like, is there just something about green bottles that make it...
Skunk's beer.
Well, and also maybe because it's traveling so far.
No, it's the green Skunk's beer.
Yeah?
And this is a light beer.
I don't get that like when I drink a Rolling Rock, though.
Yeah, I have no answer there.
I think it's maybe it's because it's had more time to skunk because of the traveling.
Yeah.
I say it's coming from so far.
And Rolling Rock, at least the little ones come in a sealed box back in the day. I don't know if they still do.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe they come in a sealed box, but there's theory that putting Heineken and all these beers in the 7-Eleven under the fluorescent lights what skunks them all.
Really?
But Heineken really is a skunk beer all the time because of the light. Light skunks beer. But it only skunks light beers. So maybe the Rolling Rock's darker. No, it's about the same. It's like a PBR.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Molson.
Either way, I did...
Molsons are skunked?
Molson. I haven't. Well, I don't. I think most times I drink Molson's it's out of a can.
Okay, well, I used to drink it out of the bottle all the time.
Yeah.
What's the other one?
Molson's Canadian, by the way, which could have worked here. I know
Moosehead.
Moosehead.
Yeah, we should have had Canadian. We didn't realize they were in the battle.
Because I've been doing a little research since it is D-Day, like some fun facts. So basically, it was the largest amphibious invasion in history. 160,000 troops stormed the beaches that day, and about half of them, I think, were American, or maybe even more than that.
Yeah, and only 15% had ever been in battle before.
Yeah, it was pretty crucial. It was led by Dwight D. Eisenhower, the general at the time, and then
to be president,
soon to be president,
against Rommel.
Operation Overlord. You know what the D stands for? Why it's D-Day?
Just day.
Yeah. They do D-Day and H hour for, like the day and time of the operation.
You thought you were going to get me on that. You thought I was going to BS.
Apparently D-Day was supposed to be yesterday on June 5th, but I guess there was some bad weather. And they postponed it a little bit.
So I was reading an article that 150 Rangers went in early in the morning. I think it was 150, and climbed the cliffs where there was a huge gun emplacement that could have taken out all the ships, or a lot of the ships, or 5,000 ships. So how many bullets do you have?
Yeah,
and they went up there and took them out and held it for 3 days until they could get help.
Oh, 3 days?
3 days.
Oh, damn.
No, it took that long for anyone else to get to the top of the cliff. But everybody that got to the beaches didn't have to take the pounding from those guns. They disabled the guns and then held it. And when they got there to save them, there were only 90 of them left.
Oh, wow.
That were,
Yeah. But it was definitely a turning point in the war, for sure. And that was huge.
Yeah.
Because of those damn Nazis. Got to kill those Nazis.
Are we fighting on the internet? That's when the fight goes bad, you call somebody a Nazi. Well, Hitler.
Well, all right. We can talk a little bit more D-Day and see what else. We got another beer battle, I guess, after this.
Yeah, we do.
First, let's see how the Germans pair up against the French.
Well, this Bitburg is actually pretty tasty pudding. Nice light beer. I'm kind of in the mood for that. I actually worked today. A lot of Huck to go out and actually perform labor all day, construction site. So I was a little needing some hydration.
So it's tasting better.
Yeah, and it's got a little fullness to it that we don't find in our American versions of these.
Is that right?
Yeah, so I'm going to give this a 3.75.
So
pretty
solid.
Pretty good beer.
And what was that again? Do you know what was the brewery and stuff? It's so hard with the foreign beers to even figure out which is which.
It's Bitburger is the brewery. Well, the brewery is like Bitburger Stiegelhofen. That's good, Stiegelhofen. I like that. But I feel like I'm watching Stalag 13, my favorite show. So, and they just call it Bitburger. Bitburger is in the name of the brewery and is the name of the beer.
Okay. So it's like the
easy
Budweiser, the staple.
Yeah.
And over here I had La Première Bière France. I guess that means like just the premier beer of France. That's not the name of it. But Kronenberg, I'm assuming, is the name of the beer, and Brasé avec Savier Fier.
Brasé means brewery, so it's Kronenberg Brewery.
No. I think Kronenberg is the beer because it says Brasé avec Savier Fier.
Yeah. So and actually,
Depues 1664, which
number 3 beer in France. I don't know what the other two are. But.
Okay. Either way, it's been around a long time.
It looks darker than this.
But like you said, it's tasting a bit skunk. Which I'm sure if you go over to France and try this, it's probably a lot better. Like
I don't think it was skunked when I had it.
I was gonna say when you were drinking it over there, it was fresh and good.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, I drank a lot of it over there.
But yeah, to me, I could see how this could be the regular standard beer. It tastes like just a general like kind of Pilsner, kind of like the Stables. It's 5% alcohol, which is pretty standard. What was your German jam
I was
over
looking
there?
for that.
Either way, I'd say it's nothing too special. I bet if it wasn't skunked, I'd give it a little bit higher rating. But as it is, I'd say it's probably like a 3. So in this case, I guess the Germans beat the French.
Oh, mercy.
Oh, boy.
Well, they beat them before they got beat. And it wasn't really the French resistance were part of D-Day, but really, and they did a lot. There was actually a lot of, we sent like gliders behind the lines. There's a lot of action going on there.
Yeah. We'll talk more about it, and we'll drink some more D-Day
I'm up for drinking
themed
more
beers after this little ditty right here. More Brewsday Tuesday after this. Stick around.